Hey Hilltop Huskies, it's me, Miss Bermes. And guess what? I have Puppy with me. Hi everybody. Nice to see you. Anyways, Puppy and I are here to do another lesson with you about how to regulate your emotions or how to regulate your feelings. Feelings. That's a great word. You know what? There's this sign language. Do you know sign language? Sign language is a way of communicating if you're deaf, if you can't hear. Now, when I was a kid, my grandmother and grandfather were deaf. So I learned sign language. Now, what I know is a little different than official sign language, which is called ASL. So what I know is a little different. I understand what my grandmother and grandfather, what they taught me. So they taught me how to say feelings like this. So you use the letter F in sign language. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F. So you take your first finger and your thumb, put them together. F. Feelings. So you take your two F's and you bring them across your heart and bring them up and out. Feelings. Can you do that with me? Feelings. I love that sign for the word feelings because it demonstrates that feelings aren't just something that happens in our head. It's something that also affects our bodies. I bet if you guys are so smart, I bet you could just be a regular old detective and without even seeing my face or hearing a story, you could guess how I feel by just watching my body. You want to give it a try? It's kind of fun, actually. Let's see. I'm going to use a book that I have. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to cover my face. And you're going to be like, Miss Bermes, this is so weird because it's a video. But hey, I'm doing what I can and so are you. Are you ready? I'm going to cover my face and I'm going to just have my body act a certain way. And you are going to guess how I feel. Okay, here we go. Covering my face. I hope you can see my body. Here we go. Did you get it? Did you know what kind of feeling I was having? What words did you come up with? Did you come up with happy or excited or joyful? My body was moving and grooving and getting down, right? My body was showing you how it felt. That's just crazy, isn't it? Let's try again. You guys ready? Pay attention to just this part of my body. Here we go. I'm covering my face up. And here we go. Did you figure it out? Did you see my shoulders slump? Did you see the slouch? Slumpy shoulders, slouchy bodies, people who are moving a little slower. Did you think sad? Did you think disappointed? Did you think depressed? Those are all words that my body was conveying. Okay, one more. You ready? Let's see. Got the bigger picture here because this will help. Here we go. Just looking at my body. Did you see it? Did you see my body get tense? Did you see my fist? Did you see my crossed arms? Although I couldn't cross this arm because I had a book in my hand. Did you think mad? Did you think angry or frustrated? Your body conveys your feelings as well as the thoughts in your head, as well as your face. Let's try it with just the face. I'm going to cover up my body. Now, the best I can. It's just one book. Are you ready? I'm just going to show you my face and see if you can guess what my face is saying. Did you see the smile? Did you see my eyebrows go up? Did you think happy? Did you think joyful? You ready? Let's try it again. Just my face. Did you see my lips purse? Did you see this line and my eyebrows go down? That was tricky. Wonder what you were thinking. Did you think disgusted? Did you think grossed out? I think you're figuring it out. The reason we have the sign for feelings that comes right across our body is because feelings are felt inside of our bodies, and they're shown on our face, and they're shown on our bodies, and they can be heard in our stories. If I were to tell you a story and you didn't see my face or my body, all you heard was a story, I bet you could guess how somebody felt. Here we go. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to tell you a story, and I want you to think, how does that person feel? Here we go. I'm off camera. You can't see my body. You can't see my face to guess how I'm feeling, even though I'm still here. You ready? Okay, here we go. My niece, Shelley, came home from school, and her dad wasn't there, even though he was supposed to be there to take her out. She thought they were going to go to the park after school. She felt so... What are you coming up with? What do you think she felt? Did you think disappointed? Did you think sad? Just by listening to the story, you're able to understand how Shelley felt. Let's try another one. My nephew, Billy, was sitting at home when all of a sudden the doorbell rang. His mom went to the door and said, "Billy, come on down. I have a surprise for you." And standing in the doorway was one of Billy's best friends, and he had a present in his hand. You just listened to a story. You didn't see a face or see a body, and yet you know how Billy felt. Did you think excited? Did you think surprised? Did you think happy? You guys are amazing feelings detectives. Let's ask Puppy what he thought. Puppy, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm so surprised. I can tell how people feel by looking at their face, by looking at their body, or just by listening.
Pretty good. Good job, Puppy.
Thank you.
Why don't we do one more story? And this time we'll use our mood meter to decide where the feeling is. And then we can figure out how to help Puppy. You guys ready? Puppy's going to help us out here with a story. Here we go. All right, Puppy, tell us a story.
Well, the other day I was hanging with my friend Snail, and we kept playing a game of marbles.
Yeah, oh, marbles. Do you guys know what marbles are? Those are the little round balls that sometimes people will throw at the ground. How do you play marbles, Puppy?
Well, I take my marble and I shoot it on the ground with my paw.
Oh, okay.
And I try to get as close to the middle marker that I can. But I can only throw the marble once.
Oh, okay. So you just throw a little marble on the ground, really low and slow, and you hope it goes to the center.
Yeah, but Snail kept doing it too, and Snail kept winning. It made me feel...
What do you think Puppy was feeling? Snail and Puppy are playing the same game, and Snail keeps winning, and Puppy keeps losing. Is Puppy's energy low when he keeps losing, or is it high? Let's just look at his body. His face it's tight, and he's kind of shaky. I think that takes a lot of energy. So his energy's up high. Does he feel pleasant or unpleasant? Is he in a good mood or a bad mood? He's in a bad mood. I might even say that Puppy feels, what would you say? Would you say frustrated? Would you say angry or mad? Would you say jealous? Frustrated, angry, mad, or jealous? I'm thinking jealous is a good word for that. Puppy was feeling jealous and disappointed. He really, really wanted to win, but he just couldn't win. What happened after that?
I felt like throwing the marbles across the room and walking out and yelling.
Uh-oh. Would that make Puppy's problem better or worse? I think it'd make it worse. It's hard to stay friends with people when you have a fit just because you're jealous. So here's Puppy, up in the red, feeling really jealous. And what he really needs to do is maybe lower his energy so that he doesn't feel like throwing things. Puppy, how did you deal with that frustration? How did you deal with that jealousy?
Well, I told Snail that I was jealous.
Smart. How'd you say it?
I said, Snail, I'm so jealous. You just keep winning. I wish I could win.
Yeah? And then what did you do?
Well, Then I started breathing.
Oh, let's try it. First, he said what he felt. Then he was breathing. In. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. How did that work for you, puppy?
Well, worked pretty good. Snail said, maybe we could play a different game. And we did.
Wow. Good job, puppy. Good job, kids. Way to be feelings detectives. You figured out that you can tell how people feel by looking at their body, by looking at their face, and by listening to their story. And you helped by watching Puppy calm down when he was feeling jealous, by talking about his feelings, and by breathing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next week. Adios.